sauter de nuit? Oui. OK. Parfait. Bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our regular scheduled meeting of council for this evening. A little bit behind. The previous meeting went a little further than we expected, but we're now here. So item 1, roll call. All members are accounted for. Madame Simon should be here any second. I'll ask everyone to stand for the prayer in the national anthem, please. Attendu que le Canada est fondé sur des principes qui reconnaissent la suprématie de Dieu et la primauté du droit, prenons un moment de réflexion personnelle. Whereas Canada is founded upon principles that recognize the supremacy of God and the rule of law, let us take a moment of personal reflection. Item 4, additions, deletion, or amendments. We will add item 17A, Councillor Saucier, information regarding Ladies' Night, and 17B, Councillor Lorraine, in regards to Poutmasters. Anything to add, Councillor Saucier?
There was also the plant sale, the Horticultural Society.
Okay, so 17C, Councillor Saucier for the plant sale. Motion to approve the agenda as amended. I need a mover and a seconder. Moved by Conseiller Lorraine, seconded by Conseiller Brisson. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried. Item 6, disclosure of pecuniary interest. I see none. Item 7, adoption of minutes. Regular council minutes, May 1st, 2017. Motion to approve the following minutes as presented. I need a mover and a seconder. Moved by Conseiller Brisson, seconded by Conseiller Saucier. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried. Item 8, presentations, Hydro 1, check presentation to Mayor Pierre Leroux, installation of DEL LED streetlights. Monsieur Leduc, Monsieur Bourgon, could you say a few words in this regard?
Merci, Monsieur le maire. Donc, nous avons une représentante d'Hydro One ici ce soir pour Sophia pour nous présenter un chèque d'Hydro One pour avoir fait le remplacement de lumière de rue LED. Donc, last year the township replaced 1,064 streetlights, and part of that program, Hydro One had an incentive program to help municipality to do that type of replacement. So by switching to LED, we're saving 880,000 kilowatt per hour for a full year. So that's enough to power 100 homes for 12 months. So that's the amount of electricity we'll be saving in the future. So in the total incentive is the total amount is $149,903. Donc le montant qui est présenté ici ce soir par Hydro One est de 149 903 $. Donc cet argent sera mis pour envers le remboursement là, de ce projet-là.
Ah, parfait, merci beaucoup, Monsieur Bourgon. Just to clarify, the check is to the township and not me directly. We'll make sure. Councilor Lorrain?
And just a reminder, how much was the project to do?
The total cost, close to $600,000. But with the amount of money that we'll be saving in electricity, the full repayment was within 3 years.
And then
And that includes the money that we were receiving from Hydro One.
Perfect, thank you.
So thank you very much, Monsieur Bourgon. Madame Sophia, I'll ask that we'll take the picture here, all members of council. I'll also ask Monsieur Bourgon and Monsieur Godin to come up from Finance Asset Management and our Manager of Infrastructure Services, and we'll get whoever's taking the picture to take the picture.
I designated Vicky.
m'approcher.
And the water too.
Attention aux détails.
I'm sure I
Stand on a
heard
table.
the crack of a whip with that comment.
Est-ce que les champs sont corrects?
J'arrive et comme, il y a juste la tête qui dépasse.
En arrière du chèque.
Mais toi, c'est
Just
juste
the
une
tag.
dose.
to say.
Liability.
No, 149,000. That's not bad.
Okay.
Bringing up to 150.
Yes,
Ten more.
vous l'avez assez.
10 more.
Should have
Un
bought
an,
replacements.
un juste pour la chance. Une, deux, trois.
That's the job.
Thank you so much.
Taking it home.
Thank you very much. And it's the Excellence in Energy Conservation Award that you can mount in your council chambers to have.
Perfect, thank you so much. I'm sure we got the smaller version of that already, right?
Deposited and everything.
It's in the bank.
Thank you, Sean.
She's gonna take it. Right in there.
Always nice to receive a check, especially in that amount. Oh, thank you very much. Item 9, delegations, petitions, we have none. Item 10, consent items, motion that all items listed under consent items be received as presented. A, minutes of Township Russell Public Library Board, February 16th, 2017. B, minutes of the Marionville Citizens Committee, November 17th, 2016. Need a mover and a seconder. Moved by Conseiller Lorrain, seconded by Conseiller Associé. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried. Now to reports from departments and council committees. Item A, pay list, April 7th, 2017. That council received the pay list for the month of April 2017. Questions, comments, members of council? Anything to add from the administration? Pretty straightforward. Item B, tax adjustment pursuant to Section 357 of the Municipal Act, Report FS 20-2017. That council received Report FS 20-2017 dated May 15, 2017, and approve as outlined in Schedule A, applications for cancellation, reduction, or refund of taxes pursuant to Section 357 of the Municipal Act, 2001, SO 2001, Chapter 25. Questions, comments, members of council? Anything to add from the administration? No? Okay, move on to item C, 2017 final tax rates, report FS 21-2017. That council received report FS 21-2017 dated May 15, 2017, and adopt the proposed bylaw establishing the 2017 final tax rates for all categories, which set a tax increase of 1.50% as approved by council with the 2017 budget. Questions, comments, members of council? Anything to add from the administration? No? Item D, new transient trader bylaw, report PIC 06-2017. That council received report PIC 06-2017 dated May 15th, 2017, and approve as recommended the new transient trader bylaw. Questions, comments, members of council? Anything to add from the administration? Madame Bourdon?
Yes, I just wanted to inform the council that the major changes brought to this bylaw are the request for background checks for transient trader applying for a license in the township. Also, we added the hours of operation, so this way we don't have anybody going door to door on Sundays or statutory holidays. And basically, and the other change was a requirement for insurance. So those are the major changes in the new bylaw.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madame Bourdon. Questions, commentaires? Non? On va continuer. Item E, noise bylaw exemption request, report PIC 07-2017 for Summerfest 2017 to be held from June 15th to the 18th, 2017. The council received report PIC 07-2017 dated May 15, 2017 and approves as recommended the noise exemption request submitted by the Association des loisirs communautaires d'Embrun from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Friday, June 16, 2017 into Saturday, June 17, 2017, and from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Saturday, June 17, 2017 into Sunday, June 18, 2017 to accommodate outside music activities. The activities are celebrations for Summerfest 2017 to be held at the Pavilion located at 8 Blaise Street in Embrun. Questions, comments, members of council? This is something comes back every year. I guess my only question is in regards, we've asked in the past that they dim it down, if you will. In the most recent one at the Carnaval, how did that go?
They're pretty good at bringing the volume down around midnight.
Okay.
And they've also realigned the speakers for this event, so trying to eliminate the
Minimize the impact on the residents
Yes.
close by. Okay, thank you very much, Madame Bourdon. Item F, Winter Road Maintenance 2016-2017 Report ISPW 05-2017. That council receive information report ISPW 05-2017 dated May 15, 2017. Questions, comments, members of council? No? Anything to add, Monsieur Bourgon?
Merci, Monsieur le maire. Donc, je voudrais juste, dans le fond, féliciter l'équipe de déneigement encore cette année qui ont fait un travail incroyable. Il y a beaucoup d'heures que les gars s'est passé pratiquement entre les deux différentes équipes, pratiquement des 24 heures sur 24 là, par moment. Donc, c'est ça, juste de prendre le temps de féliciter tout le monde qui est impliqué dans les opérations de déneigement.
Parfait, merci, Monsieur Bourgon. Please pass along the felicitations, congratulations from members of council as well on a job well done. I'm glad to see as well that the second team, if you will, is helping out and bettering our service level, so that's always nice to see. Councillor Lorrain.
I can say, I don't know about the rest of the council, but I can say that I received less complaints regarding snow removal this year than I ever have, so I think that's a great attestation to the efforts. So, good job.
Sometimes we'd like to hear the positive, but less negative is also a good thing, so.
Yeah.
D'autres questions, commentaires? No? Move on to item G, purchase of mower for ditches, report ISPW 06-2017. The council received report ISPW 06-2017 dated May 15, 2017, and authorized the administration to proceed with the purchase of a new mower with the remaining funds of the tractor replacement budget. Questions, comments, members of council? Conseiller Brisson?
Juste clarifier, je savoir, c'est-tu pareil comme l'autre était, qui fait juste baisser, ou c'est sur le bras télescopique pour pouvoir faire plus loin?
Merci. Monsieur Leduc, Monsieur Bourgon?
Merci, maire. Donc, c'est sur le même principe que l'appareil qu'on a présentement. C'est certain qu'il y a quelques petites modifications, mais l'idée, le concept là, demeure le même.
Ah, c'est pour ça.
C'est pas celui au bout d'un bras télescopique, c'est vraiment celui là, pour faire le bord de nos chemins.
C'est ça, je pensais avec le prix. Mais...
Ouais, ça serait peut-être beau avoir celui, mais c'est plus d'argent, c'est certain. Other questions, comments? Anything to add, Monsieur Leduc, Monsieur Bourgon? No? Okay. Merci. Next item, paving a shoulder request along Limoges Road, report ISPW 07-2017. That council receives report ISPW 06-2017 dated May 15, 2017. Questions, comments, members of council? Monsieur Brisson.
Juste un commentaire que, vu que la décision des Comtés unis avait été le 27 avril, qu'on a eu une réunion du comité de citoyens de Limoges le 10 de mai, j'aurais aimé avoir été contacté, informé de la décision d'avance, qu'on puisse en discuter au comité pour qu'ils sachent là. C'était juste, je trouvais, comme pour une communication, ça aurait été bien apprécié que de la prendre dans le rapport là quand c'est pratiquement fait.
OK. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Leduc.
Je demande du conseil. Je crois, M. Brisson, qu'on avait envoyé cette lettre-là parmi le courriel dans la correspondance du conseil le 28 avril. Donc, si la question c'est est-ce que vous avez eu copie de la décision, vous l'avez reçue, membre du conseil, le 28 avril à 4h29, on vous l'a envoyé. Donc, je ne sais pas si c'est ça qui est l'argument, mais vous nous dites qu'on n'a pas fait notre job de communication, mais je peux vous dire qu'on l'a envoyé. On l'a mis dans le package des membres du conseil le vendredi le 28 avril.
OK, merci beaucoup. D'autres questions, commentaires? Councillor Saucier?
It's just a comment, like I understand this came down from the counties, but I really do hope that they'll look into the safety of the children, that they can cross safely and that the speed is lowered somehow if people are going through that school zone at those kinds of speeds.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Saucier. I can say that there is a flashing light, a 40 sign, if you will. Now, unfortunately, we can't fix stupid driving. People have a tendency to go faster when they shouldn't. And in this case, being the school is at the extremity outside of the village, people have a tendency to continue speeding, if that's the case. In regards to, just to be clear, the counties actually, in the last few years, pave wider normally. So on the Russell side, there will still be a section of approximately 4 feet, which is wide enough for a couple of people to walk side by side. That will be paved, plus the gravel shoulder as well. So, Councillor Saucier?
I was just going to say perhaps they could get some police presence there just to try and ticket some of these people.
Yeah, most definitely. Madame Bordeaux can take a note and send a comment to our representatives at the OPP. D'autres questions, commentaires? One of the comments that was made during the discussion here at the council table was to share in the cost of with Nation as good neighbors to help with the sharing of the cost of paving their side. I'm not sure if council would be willing to entertain that or not. The approximate cost for the Nation is approximately $25,000-$30,000. So I'm not sure if we want to be neighborly and help in with this case, Monsieur Brisson.
Vu qu'ils ont déjà accepté la nation de faire ce bout-là, ce serait plus pour justement qu'on le ramène au comité de citoyens et en discuter que s'il y a d'autres projets, que ce soit pour de quoi récréatif ou d'autres projets que durant l'année, qu'ils sachent que cet argent-là peut être disponible avec de l'amener d'idées.
Okay. Parfait. Chez l'autre commentaire aussi, d'après les minutes et les discussions avec staff, we're looking at having a light at the corner of Russland, where Russland meets Limoges Road. We've asked Ottawa to investigate putting a light there. There might be cost. Ottawa might say sure, but there'll be a cost associated, so that might come back to the table as well. There might be a need for those funds here as well. So, d'autres questions, commentaires? Quelque chose à ajouter, Monsieur Leduc, Monsieur Bourgon? Non? Prochain item, item I, Festival License for Special Event with Alcoholic Beverages, Report PR 15-2017. Request from Marionville Softball League for their annual end-of-year tournament, August 25th to 27th, 2017. That council received report PR 15-2017 dated May 15, 2017 and supports the request by the Marionville Softball League for a public event special occasion permit liquor license for their annual end-of-year tournament being held from August 25th to 27th, 2017. Questions, comments, members of council? Anything to add from the administration? Comes back every year. Item J, festival license for special event with alcoholic beverages, report PR 16-2017. Request from the Broomball Association of Winchester for their baseball tournament in Marionville, July 14th to 16, 2017. The council received report PR 16-2017 dated May 15, 2017, and supports the request by the Broomball Association of Winchester and its surroundings for a public event special occasion permit liquor license for their annual ball tournament being held July 14th to the 16th, 2017. Questions, comments, members of council? Essentially the same thing, nothing to add from the administration. No, we'll move on. Item K, community grants report PR 17-2017. The council received report PR 17-2017 dated May 15, 2017, and approves the following department's recommendation for community grants donation in 2017 to the following group. 1. To approve an ad hoc grant for $900 to the Russell Agricultural Society for their annual Canada Day celebration on July 1st, 2017. According to the community grants and contribution guidelines, this request meets our requirements for funding. Question, commentaire, membres du conseil? Conseiller Lorrain.
Just to confirm, that's on top of the $3,000 that we already give, correct?
Madame Houtan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of council, on top of the $3,100.
On top of the $3,100?
$100, so it's a total of $4,000.
Okay. So just for the rest of council's information, I was speaking to some of the organizers of the event, and I think in the next iteration of their request, it's going to be coming in at $4,000 every year instead of $3,000. So when we do the pre-approvals for the community grants going forward, I think we need to look at increasing that amount a bit from three or to 4,000.
Okay.
So just during the budget time, that's going to come back.
Perfect. During budget discussions, perhaps maybe remind them to make that comment before budget discussions, so we're officially aware of it. Madame Houtan.
Yeah, usually when we have the public consultation night, that's when usually we ask all our organizations to bring in their request letters with the requested amounts.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Councillor Lorrain.
When you do send that out for the budget, for that budget timeline, make sure it's to both, because it did, one year it's Ag, the next year it's Lions who take care of it, and we want to make sure we capture both, whoever is the lead organizer for that year, to make sure we get the letter in.
Perfect. Thank you very much. D'autres questions, commentaires? No? Item L, Fire Department Quarterly Report from January to March 31st, 2017. Report Rust/M 03-2017. The Council received Report Rust-M 03-2017 dated May 15, 2017. Questions, comments, members of Council? Anything to add from the administration? We're good. Thank you very much. Item M, Ombudsman of Ontario Report CL 07-2017. The Council received Report CL 07-2017 dated May 15, 2017. Questions, comments, members of Council? Anything to add from the administration? No? Item 12, Notice of Motions, we have none. Item 13, Question Period on Meeting of the Day. Anyone asking a question, please step to the lectern and state your name and address for the record. Si vous avez une question, s'il vous plaît, montez, dire votre nom et votre adresse.
Charles Armstrong, 85 Castle Street in Embrun. My question concerns item 11D. That's the itinerant traders bylaw. Being currently a director in one not-for-profit corporation and having participating setting up another not-for-profit corporation, can we have the term in the bylaw change from non-profit to not-for-profit? The law, the federal law that Citizens Environmental Stewardship Association, East of Ottawa, we're federally incorporated, and we are officially called a not-for-profit corporation, and it is the same term used in Ontario law. So at least have that included in the definition of non-profit, so there's no any ambiguity or whatever in the actual bylaw itself.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Monsieur Leduc, Madame Bordeaux, any problems with changing that terminology to not-for-profit?
No, from researching the other municipalities, they use both, so that's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, thank you
Members
very
of
much.
council are okay with that? Okay.
Harry Baker, 2 Lake Forest Road. So who are those groups, those transit groups? Would it be a church having a rummage sale? Would it be some group that decided at their booth at the fair they want to sell jam to raise money? Is that the kinds of group that would be required to pay $600 for a license?
We'll clarify that for you, Mr. Baker. Monsieur Leduc, Madame Bordeaux.
But the license fee is $300.
300.
And the people who sell the products that they make, or farmers that sell product from their farm, are exempt from it.
Oh, they're exempt?
Yes.
Okay. And so if someone has a craft sale and they have vendors that are making knitted things at home and selling, they don't have to pay
No.
$300?
No.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. D'autres questions, commentaires?
Georges Brooke Leclerc de Limoges. Moi, je veux savoir au sujet de la question de H, là, au sujet du pavement, de l'accotement de Limoges. C'est-tu la décision finale, ça?
La décision des comtés unis, oui, c'était la décision finale, c'est lâchement.
Ouais. Mais les comtés unis, c'est qui a décidé ça? C'est-tu le...
Le conseil au complet,
Au complet.
c'est ça.
Puis ça s'était passé au vote. Y a-tu eu un vote enregistré? Y a-tu...
Si ma mémoire je pense pas qu'il y avait un vote enregistré comme tel, mais le sujet y a été au comité, puis après ça, il a été amené à la table du conseil, puis c'était approuvé.
Avez-vous défendu notre dossier?
Non.
Non, vous n'avez pas défendu le dossier.
Non. Comme j'ai dit, j'avais des inquiétudes quand on a pris le vote à cette table ici.
Je sais que vous étiez contre.
Puis j'ai dit mes inquiétudes à la table.
Êtes-vous sûr que ce n'est pas une décision politique, cette affaire-là?
Non, rien du tout, madame, avec la
Non?
politique.
En tout cas, je pense que les gens de Limoges sont pas satisfaits de ça.
Ah. Merci beaucoup. Item 14, resolutions. Motion that council approve all recommendations listed on the agenda under number 11, reports from departments and council committees. Need a mover and a seconder. Moved by Councilor Lorraine, seconded by Conseiller Brisson. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried. Item 15, bylaws. Motion that council approve bylaws 2017-047 to 2017-049 in exclusivity for first, second, and third reading as listed on the agenda. Need a mover and seconder put on the table. Moved by Conseiller Lorraine, seconded by Conseiller Associé. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried. Item 16, new business reports. We have none. Question, Conseiller Lorraine?
Yeah, just like a quick question, because thinking back to a comment that was just made. In terms of the decisions that are made, and this is more procedural, so I'm hoping either the clerk or maybe Mr. Leduc can help answer my question for me, is if there is a decision, whether it's specifically for this township or within the county itself, can this council pass a resolution requiring the mayor to vote in a certain way? Or whether it's a decision of this town, in this municipality that the county has to decide on or outside, either one? Or are all the decisions made by the mayor who sits at the county council his and his alone? I just want to make sure, because there was a question here about, did the mayor support that one position? Well, it is what it is. He stated his position at that time, which is fine. And then at the county council, he voted in a way. But if this council had passed a resolution requesting him to vote in a different way, is that possible? Or is that totally separate from his responsibilities at the county? And I just want clarification. I'm not saying that we would have done it. I'm just asking if that is something that has been done, can be done, is even contemplated in the process.
Monsieur Leduc?
I'll give it a try on this.
And I know I'm hitting you on a left field, so
I know. Well, for one thing, I think the resolution that was passed was not requesting the mayor to vote one way. It was,
nothing was.
was just requesting that the counties consider a resolution
Yep.
regarding the paving of that road. So in this case, that was not the issue. I think it's part of the mayor's role, as per the municipal act, to sit at the county table, and that's his role, not this council member's role. I think to put the mayor in a position to vote the way council would like to vote, I think council will need to have all documentation in front of them, debate it, and then yet they're still not sitting at the county table to hear the other mayor's argumentation, the other issue that can maybe come out. So it'd be a tough position to put the mayor in, to send him to the county and vote one way. The second thing I would say, that the mayor is not even obliged to do that when he's sitting at the county table, because he can vote as per his prerogative. So yes, then he would come back here and then be stuck with the council saying, well, we asked you to vote one way and you voted another way. But even if that happens, there's no measures to discipline the mayor, or because that's his role to vote at the county table. So from that perspective, I think council can certainly take a position and influence the mayor as to why would X and Y be needed to be supported, and then the mayor from this meeting to a council meeting, a county council meeting, then would have to make up his mind based on everybody's argumentation and facts presented to him in the reports by their administration, and then vote from that point on. So it'd be hard to put the mayor in a situation like that. It's been done before. I've seen that before when I was sitting at the county table, but that only happened to one or two files in maybe a number of years. So that'd be my 2 cents in this discussion.
But in law, or the act, the mayor is not obliged to vote in a way that his council or her council would have requested them to vote.
Mr. User?
Like you said, it's a left field question. I've not had legal opinion on that, but from my recollection of my knowledge of the act and from experience, I would say that he's not forced to do that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Conseillère Simon?
On that point, I'd just like to clarify something, because there has been some correspondence where the mayor indicated that he was sitting at the county's table at his propre compte, which is factually incorrect. I think what he meant is that he has the discretion to vote however he wants, but I don't think he's there as a resident of the township. He's there as the mayor. If he weren't the mayor, he wouldn't be sitting at the county's table. So in previous comments, I just want to make sure that that's clear. He's not voted there just as an individual, so it's really discretionary, but he's not sitting there because he's just a regular resident of the township.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I'm
so
there.
it's just the translation that wasn't correct.
I'm there because I'm the mayor of the municipality.
Exactly.
And when I vote as the mayor of the municipality, but is not a vote from the municipality itself.
No, that is understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. No question, Councillor Saucier.
Well, I just wanted to also comment that this council had voted in favor of the paving. So, and then it goes to the next level, and then it's out of our hands.
Yep. Okay. Item 17, other items. 17A, Councillor Saucier on Ladies' Night.
I just wanted to congratulate the organizers of Ladies' Night on another successful event, and that they raised $25,000 for autism, and it was a successful night again, well attended, and fantastic meal, and so I would just say well done to all the organizers.
Thank you very much, Councillor Saucier. I have to say it was the first time I had a chance to stay the whole evening, and it was quite impressive what they go through, and the amount of money that items go for auction is wow. It's just, it's really impressive. So congratulations.
You're giving away all the secrets, Pierre. Come on now.
Item 17B, Councillor Lorrain for Pout Masters.
Yeah. So I think I've made a couple of announcements at this table about the Pout Masters over the last month, and unfortunately, due to the significant rainfall and the flooding that happened across our area and in the region, that the decision was made to postpone the Pout Masters from May 5th to May 7th, and they've now moved it. And it's actually this coming weekend, the 19th to the 21st. So please try and get out if you're around. It's a fantastic event. I believe the weather's going to be okay. We can always cross our fingers and hope for the best. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think overcast is better for the catfish anyway. So if it's a little overcast, then that's great. The mud pout. They know mud. So it's a wonderful event. It's the 18th annual, if I read it correctly, and you know, the kids love it. And Sunday afternoon, if you have nothing to do, around 1 o'clock at the dam, it's a great celebration of the people who were there all weekend, and all the sponsors, because this event can't go on without the sponsors. Of all the sponsors who donate items and time throughout the weekend for the event. So, and I believe South Nation is there. And if you don't have, if one of your kids don't have a fishing pole, I believe they have some free of charge for them to go down and fish. So.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Councilor Golden. 17C, Councilor Associate Plant Sale.
Okay, so if you're not a fisherman, you can head over to McDougall Park in Russell for the Russell and District Horticultural Society's annual plant sale. It's from 8 till noon, and I do suggest you get there early because it gets picked over very quickly. There will be heritage plants and trees and shrubs and what have you, so it's one of their biggest fundraisers for the year.
Thank you very much, Councilor Associate. Item 18, public meetings and hearings, we have none. Item 19, closed sessions, we have none. Item 20, confirming bylaw. That bylaw 2017-050 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of Council of Corporation Township of Russell at its regular council meeting held on May 15, 2017, be read a first, second, and third time and passed. Mover and seconder, moved by Conseiller Lorrain, seconded by Conseiller Simon. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried. Next meeting, regular public meeting of council will be held on Monday, June 5th, 2017. We are adjourned at 7:27 p.m. Thank you very much, everyone.
Ah, ça va, hein?
8 heures.
All I know is
Yeah, all the non-hockey guys.
yeah. That's what Joanne said. Yeah, there's 3 people. There's 3 people that know what's up. Hey, we're still. Oui. Ah, bonjour, ça va bien? Good, good. Oui, excuse-moi, je t'ai pas derrière. Oui, on devrait être 2 secondes.
C'est dur de vous rencontrer. Ma maman est en contact avec son ancienne. Ouais, c'est ça.
Grosse soirée.
Je suis dans l'enseignement.
T'as eu une grosse soirée.
Ouais, moi aussi, non, je suis c'est ça. J'ai avec
Jeudi le 25.
Les finales, on est chez des
Je suis pas dédaigneux, mais...
Oui, on a fait ça en haut, juste présenté au bureau en arrière.
J'avais le problème de réseau. Le problème, c'est ça.